Hello everyone, this is Pakshta Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. We all need beautiful bright dresses. We've decided not to show you how to make the base. Simple straight dress. This is why we've decided to make a scallop dress. We haven't shown you how to make scallops yet. Have a look at the sketches first. This is how the neckline is going to look like. We might make it a bit different though. Have a very close look at it. We're making a dress for Olya, so she's the one to decide how to change it. What is interesting about this dress is that there will be scallops made on the front and the back neckline, and at the bottom of the dress. They are going to be top stitched about 3 cm away from the edge. There will also be beautiful flared sleeves attached here. They will look absolutely amazing. Have a look at Olya. She is wearing the tacked dress. We didn't want to waste time showing you how to cut and tack the dress. It was made on the basis of the 10 measurement cutting system. It's very simple. Next, we're going to show you how to change this base dress into the one with the scallops. Wearing such dress, you will catch everyone's attention. I recommend making such dresses for yourselves, your daughters, your granddaughters. Such dresses would be suitable for different occasions, proms, birthday parties, some other events. The dress will be very beautiful. It won't be baggy, but it won't be too tight either. Let's start working. This is not a mock-up. This is an actual garment in the making. I want to make the sleeves first. I want them to end about 5 cm above the waistline. Let's find this point in the dress. How should they be stitched? I want to measure and mark about 4 cm from the beginning of the shoulder. This is how the sleeves are going to be attached. Draw these lines when the armholes are ready. The drawn line is almost parallel to the side seam. It ends 5 cm above the waistline. Next, I need to draw a line on the back. To do that, first I need to measure and mark 5 cm up from the waistline. After that, I need to connect these points as well. You can make the sleeves. These are not even going to be the sleeves, these are going to be flounces. You can make the flounces of any shape you want. I want to alter the dress a bit. Olya wants it to be more close-fitting. Let's measure this detail. "67 centimeters in our case." Very nice. First, I'm going to draw and cut the flounce. When it's done, I'll alter the tucks on the waist. After that, we'll talk about the scallops. Today I'm going to show you how to change a dress of the simple design into a very interesting one. First, I'm going to show you how to make the flounces. To do that, I need to draw a circle with a circumference 67 centimeters. To do that, first I need to divide 67 into 2p, 6.28. It's 10.7 centimeters. The fabric is folded in half, so I'm going to draw just a half of the circle here. When I unfold the paper, there will be a full circle drawn here. Next, we need to decide how long we want the sleeves to be. I think that 20 centimeters would be enough. Have a look here. This is how the 20 centimeter long sleeves would look like. I don't have a compass which is big enough for drawing such circle. Watch the way I'm doing it. 20. 20. 20. And so on. I'm drawing a full circle. I'll change the pattern later. I'm going to cut the fabric right away. This is why Olya is standing here with me. I want to show you the whole process. I've drawn an accurate circle. It's of the needed shape. The width of the circle is 20 centimeters. Next, I need to change the pattern. The flounce is not going to be circle. It should be drawn this way. It's 20 centimeters wide here and just about 1 or 2 centimeters wide here. You can make the flounces of any shape you want. The center of the flounce, the part which is going to be attached to the shoulder seam, should be cut on the bias. Here it is. I'll sign it. Bias grain. When I cut the flounce, I'll pin it to the dress. If we decide that the flounce is too wide, we'll make it smaller. As I've already said, this part should be cut on the bias. If you cut it on the grain, this part will be too strong. The technique I'm showing you now is very useful. Make a simple dress on the basis of the basic pattern, try it on, and then decide how to decorate it.
Кто-то будет украшать кружевами. Менее такой технологичный метод.
I want to decide on the size of the flounce before making scallops. It should be done this way in order for me to know of what size to make the scallops. I'm cutting the flounce. When I finish cutting, I'll pin the flounce to the dress. Flounces always make the garments look very beautiful. We are not only making the flounces, but we'll also decorate them with the scallops. Olya, you will look absolutely amazing. I need to make a notch in the shoulder seam. Do not forget to do it. Now you know that it takes just a couple of minutes to cut such flounces. That's it. I need to pin the flounce next. The notch in the flounce should be pinned to the shoulder seam. Olya, please don't be mad if I prick you with a pin. I'm sorry, in advance. One side is a bit longer than the other. It's okay. I'll just cut it later. When I pin the flounce, we'll show you how it looks like. I've pricked Olya with a pin. Olya, beauty is pain. Hold the flounce this way. As I've already said, you can make the flounces of any shape and size you want. This is how the lower part of the flounce looks like now. I remind you that this part of the flounce was cut on a bias. Due to this fact, it looks absolutely amazing. Let's pin the second flounce as well. Just imagine how beautiful they will look like. While I'm trying to pin the second flounce, have a close look at this one. I haven't drawn the line on this shoulder, so I'm trying to pin the flounce by side. The flounces will make the dress look absolutely amazing. You do not necessarily have to make scallops. The dress would look good enough this way. I don't want my subscribers to be lazy. Are we going to make the back neckline deeper? We might. I want this dress to be absolutely gorgeous. The shoulders are very beautiful. The two flounces attached to the shoulders make a very simple dress look absolutely amazing. I find this dress absolutely gorgeous. I want to make it a bit tighter on the waist. I'll also make the tack a bit longer. We'll show you this dress when it's ready. Olya wants the dress to be comfortable. She doesn't want it to be too tight. Have a look at the back. Perfect. There's no need to change anything here. What about the scallops? Let's have a look at the front neckline. It should be made deeper, and it will be edged with the scallops. I'll draw it by side. It's enough to draw just one side. I think that it will be enough to make 4 scallops here. As I've already said, I'm drawing them by side. I'm not going to cut the fabric this way. I just want you to see how the details are going to look like. When Olya takes the dress off, I'll put it on the table to show you how to make a pattern for making scallops. First one, second one, third one, fourth one. There will also be 4 scallops on the other side. I think that the back looks good enough this way. I'm drawing the scallops by side. There will be about 5 scallops on each half. You can make as many scallops as you want. I remind you that the neckline will be top stitched. The seam should be made parallel to each scallop. I remind you that there will also be made scallops on the bottom. Next time, I'm going to show you how to make a pattern for the scallops, how to cut and stitch them. That's all for today. I really hope that you'll find these tutorials useful. We're showing you a very interesting way for making the garments different and beautiful. Flounces and scallops make the garments look absolutely amazing. I recommend making circle flounces, like the ones I showed you. The half circle ones are not that beautiful. They are less flared. The garments we sew should be absolutely amazing. That's all for today. Be different and beautiful. We're Irina and Olya. Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share the videos, press the like and the bell buttons. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.